Hey guys, how's it going? Sorry it's been a minute since I've made a video. I've been super busy with school and everything, and finally got moved. As you can see, my new house, it's super super dirty. We still are not done unpacking, but you know, we're getting there. So anyway, I finally have a reptile room. It's pretty awesome. I'm pretty excited about it. I got most of the animals out of my room, and now I can keep them a little warmer. Anyway, here's our sweet poster. We got this as a joke at Repticon, and just thought it was really funny that I should put it up. I had to put some tape over her because you can actually see her nipple, and I don't think YouTube would be okay with that. Anyway, so here's the reptile room, first glimpse in. Sorry about that. I guess we'll start out right here. Right here you got that wooden rack I have. I sold the bearded dragons, so I don't have them anymore right now. I have the tree boas, and then the day gecko right here, the leopard geckos, which they're gonna either go in another rack or in a little bit smaller cages that fit on here better, because that kind of looks bad. And then at the bottom you got the little Ackie monitor, which he is not out yet this morning. The rat freezer is in here, which is nice having that in here. I got a heater right now because our heat is not working, so I've got the room heated with that. Over here I've got the monitor cage, 3 visions, and the boa files. These 2 visions I just bought off Craigslist. I'll tell you about all that in just a minute because I got a super sick deal. Nyla's still in there. There's Frankie. I took her out of the boa files and put her in this bigger one. And I've been telling y'all all along that this cage is 4 foot, but it's actually 5 foot, so that really isn't too bad of a size for him. And I think it's like 2.5 feet deep, so anyway, there's that. Brand new bedding in there. Here's the rack. Still got everything in it the same. And then the ball python up there. This is that little storage thing I had in my old room. Here's a new rack I just got. You see right now it's just filled with crap because I have a bunch of crap to put up still. It's pretty awesome. It's got heat tape in the back. The heat tape just is not set up yet, so I have to get an extension cord and hook it up, and then I can actually just plug it to the thermostat right here for this rack. Has one more plug-in for it, so I'm just going to do that. Crested geckos up here. Panther chameleon over here in the corner. Here's this new cage I got. I'm not sure what I'm going to use it for yet. It's just this really cool 4-tier. I might try to use it for the hognose. It's kind of hard to heat it because heat lamps won't fit up here, and a heat mat, you can do a heat mat through the bottom. I guess you can tape it through the bottom. So I'm probably going to use a hognose because they don't need quite as much heat anyway, especially when I'm already going to be heating the room up to around 80. Then over here in this corner you got the 2 vision cages. That one's got the tree boa in it, that one's still empty. Right here you have a new vision cage, which right now I have one of my geckos in, the male gecko, and then there's the boa up here. So let me give you guys a spin around of the room, try to see if I can get it all in. It's kind of a small room, but you know, I kind of cramped everything in and made it work. So yeah, now let me tell you. First, I guess that's all I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna go over too many individual animals in this video. I'm going to do another video going over all the animals a little bit later on this week. This is just going to be about the room. I'm about to tell you about those cages, but first let's walk down the hall and let me show you what's in my room. I do have a few things in my room. First, right when you walk in, you notice this is one of the new cages I got. I actually bought this about 4 months ago and just keeping it at my parents' because it's huge. It is 4 foot wide, 4 foot tall, and then like 2 or 2.5 foot deep. I mean, you really can't hardly tell on this, but this cage is a monster. I actually have the scrub python in here, which at night he's been going under this little, you can see him back in there. So I'll get a video of him later when he's out, because when he stretches out in this cage, he's really gorgeous. Yeah, it's a pretty cool cage though. It's got a rock back wall and everything. With this cage, I had a male bearded dragon that I ended up selling. I paid $125 for the bearded dragon and this cage. It's huge. It's got a nice little lock on the front. 2 lamps installed, which I'm going to put a guard over them so that he can't get to them. But yeah, right here we have the black tree monitor, same cage. Still doing good. He kind of ripped out his lights, so I gotta fix that. Over here is where the turtle is gonna be. I guess he's actually sitting in the reptile room right now in a tub. We don't have water, so I can't fill up and clean his tank yet, his big tank. So I've just been, my girlfriend lives like a block down the street, so I've just been going to her house and getting water to, I'm keeping him in a little tub, and I've been changing the water almost every day because it gets dirty. Here's a new thing I got, and it is a redfoot tortoise. I believe to be a female. I'm hopefully going to get a male for it soon. I got it as a rescue, based for free. And I never knew I was going to like tortoises until I got one, and I kind of just fell in love immediately, so I'd like to get another. He came with this really cool cage. It's almost a little small for him, but it's not bad. He was not taken good care of, so right now it's good that he's in a small cage where I can make sure everything's perfect for him. And I need to feed him this morning because I guess he ate all his greens last night. Anyway, back to the reptile room. Remember that the redfoot tortoise in that cage is one of the things that I got in this deal. Just remember that. My camera's about to die, so I hope I can get this out in time. Alright, so I went up. I found these two vision cages for $150 on Craigslist for both of them. Sick deal. $150 for two 4-foot vision cages. That's almost unheard of. So I asked the guy if he would go down to 125 just to give me some gas money to get up there, and he said yeah. So I get up there, and it's actually this woman, and I think her husband had left them and like left all these reptile supplies. So I got those for 125. Awesome deal. But that's not all. It also came with a bunch of free stuff. This rack it came with for free. And I'll tell you that in a second. The vision cage right there, it came with for free. That turtle in its cage were free. And I feel like there's something else, but I don't remember. Anyway, she also gave me 2 storage bins completely full of supplies. We got these cool hook things. What else? This big hook right here. Like 5 or 6 heat lamps. Heat mats galore. I mean, you see up here, I've got like 4 or 5 heat mats up here that it came with that are all still working, I'm pretty sure. It also came with, see, I got these dimmers on the wall. It also came with all these dimmers back in here. I mean, you can see there's just tons of them. So yeah, just tons of free stuff, and it was crazy. I guess just because her husband had left it with her. Like the rack had a snake still on the bottom that had just died, and I cleaned that out for her and took care of it. So I ended up getting basically over $1,000 worth of stuff for $125. Which is cool. So yeah, I've started putting dimmers up. I haven't put dimmers up for everything, but it's just to good since I'm heating the room. They don't need a full power light on up there because it'll be too hot. So you know, that way I can kind of control it a little bit. The geckos, the heat pad is also on a dimmer. Lights I can do without a dimmer. You know, I know how hot they are. I know how many watts they are. They're not. I know, you know, lights don't really overheat. They'll just blow. But heat pads, I'm always going to use a dimmer from now on, just because it's so unpredictable, and you know they can definitely get hot and burn your animals. So there's that. Future plans. I'm going to move the male boa into the other vision, I believe. Move the anaconda out of the rack and up into the boa files, maybe, or maybe over into that cage. I just want it to be out where I can see it a little more. Possibly move the hognose into this, or move them into that rack once I can get it set up and ready, and then that'll give me a lot more room over here. Not sure that I'm going to expand. Probably try to leave a good bit of room for if I have babies, because I don't really have room for extra caging, as you can see. Oh, I almost forgot the tarantulas are in this closet, which I need to get better situated, but you can hardly even see them. I'll try the flashlight in here. Here it is. Well, that doesn't really help too much. As you can see, the duvia roaches, tarantulas, all in the dark, so it kind of works out. So yeah, anyway, I guess in the next few days, sorry this video is so long. Oh, here's a turtle chilling in here. The water's supposed to be turned on today, so hopefully he won't have to be in that tub anymore. Yeah, the next few days I'll do an update video on all the reptiles individually or something like that. I just don't have time to do it all right now, and then I don't want to make 3 20-minute long videos where nobody wants to watch them, because that's really no fun. So yeah, if you see this video and you have any requests of what animals you want to see first, let me know, and I guess I'll try to do that. Otherwise, take it easy.